Peace and love, you guys. Eccentric Killing back with another channel message. This is another channel message reading. Just energetically, this is going to be a reading on Mother Gaia. What should we know about Mother Gaia when working with her? Psychic reading. What is she good for? What does she work for? By the way, happy Thanksgiving. I'm doing this video before Thanksgiving. I'm doing a lot of videos on Thanksgiving because I'm off that day, so I can easily chill. So I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving. Have a good time with family. Have a good time with friends. Realize what you're thankful for. You know, we all during this time, I don't know everybody's financial situation, but has had a rough time trying to survive. But guess what? You have made it to still be here. It's a reason of your breathing, something the universe needs for you. Always remember, this earth is an experience. We're living on experience. This experience needs you. So you have to wake up realizing what I'm needed to bring into the life. But let's go into Mother Gaia. I'm tapping into Mother Gaia of what currently she wants us to work on going into 2026, and also what we need to do to better ourselves. The one thing she's going to is our divine relationship with Most High, is what Mother Gaia going to, and speaking to is what the angels are going to, because I'm tapping into my guardian angel to show me the frequency of Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia is also a frequency. So when you're children of Mother Gaia, a lot of you have necessarily a lot of wisdom. Like, it's this one client, she has Mother Gaia energy all the way. You usually can tell certain women that have Mother Gaia, they usually talk very slow, or they're very poised, or they don't usually move out their energy. They have let Mother Gaia work through them. You can always tell. And I have this client, if you watch this video, Shaquille Latrice, she's one of those people that have that strong Mother Gaia energy of never letting things bother her, understanding things are assignment, understanding her existence to the universe. So that's what Mother Gaia brings. But one thing Mother Gaia always wants us to have is balance. Balance when things get rough, balance when things get bad. Also, she wants us to stay in the direction of understanding the universe flow through us. So understanding this is a universal lesson. She's going back, Mother Gaia goes back to universal lessons. Universal lessons that are originated. Stop, Sibo. Sorry, this is my dog. Universal lessons that help us become and define through stars. So you know how they always say look into the stars, but people have to realize that the stars revolve around ourselves and we become stars. But once again, like stars, we go through times where we don't fully boom, but we have moon cycles. That's one thing Mother Gaia wants us to learn. So we have to go through life how we have to follow the moon, how we supposed to be following life. So basically, the moon goes through times of it's half full, it goes through emptiness, it goes through a stuck phase, and then it becomes full again. So we always going to have a moment, and every year it's going to be a completion, but it's going to be a tiredness we're always going to have to deal with. It's always an obstacle we always have to battle, and that's more of a eternal battle to get close. And she's going back to, as well, once again, wisdom. If you understand key current wisdom, things that have been taught to you, you can put it into your physical life. And one person, an example, that's one thing I love about Mother Gaia. It comes through people and through people who are influential humanitarians. That's one thing. One thing you should know, that Mother Gaia is working good with you, because everybody on this universe can connect to her if you are connected to the heavens. But she works through the bad people, and when they're trying to go through their healing, she's guiding them as well. That's one thing about Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia forgives very quickly, but Mother Gaia understands that lessons has to be made because it's a universal need. She goes back to universal needs, and then it's crazy. I was watching Wicked, and it was talking about the spell book. One thing Mother Gaia wants us to realize about our power, we have key power being children of this universe, that we have more power than what we realize. We have more power than master, like you think presidents or government officials. You have more power than what you realize if you put more forward into it. And as well, Mother Gaia is going into money. A lot of things have been energetically binded that has happened to them after the heavens was created. And one thing she's going to entirely with money. Money has an energetic bind with it, is one thing she's saying. So you have to be careful of who's giving you your money. And sometimes you have to cleanse your money. Sometimes if it's cash given to you, be very careful of. And you have to be very careful of the people who's speaking over your money. Is one thing she's going into as well. And she's going into the frequency of money. So you have to have it like the money coexist with universe. So one thing Mother Gaia wants us as well. One way she's going to bless you in the universe to get the full blessing of not a karmic lesson. Do things that are universal needed, careers. That's one thing she's very big on. Doing things that are for humanitarian. Doing things that's helping this universe expand and grow. So Mother Gaia works with scientists, poets, philosophers, thinkers, people who do also certain type of supernatural music. She speaks through also people who just live life through art. So art could be into a person who is also, you know what I mean? And then also the spiritualist, she works through us root workers, us. So if you're connecting as a root worker, as a reader, connect to Mother Gaia as well to understand how balance is needed, how to stay grounded. And she's going back to groundedness. One thing Mother Gaia is huge on with groundedness. Groundedness is needed to stay on. But one thing she's big on us realizing is, and it's crazy, I'm going from the clip from the Avatar Last Airbender. One thing Mother Gaia does not like at all, for us to have an energetical attachment to something. So one thing she's saying, those heartbreaks are needed for you not to have an energy attached. So she's all going back to energy and attachment. We're attached to energy, not a person. So we're attached to a certain familiar energy, and we have to release it out. That's why it's important when you go through breakup, go through pain, always get cleanses needed. And by the way, Mother Gaia is helping a lot of women. She's working through, she's opening up a lot of karmic doors for a lot of people who've prayed on attacking universal children, because Mother Gaia speaks as universal energy, but she also protects light, and feminine energy has light, and she's seeing the attack, and she's been seeing it for centuries, the attack, but it's been a portal. So here's the thing, a lot of things occult leaders have done to mess up Earth, they closed us to connecting to the heavens. It is a book connecting you to Mother Gaia. The angels are showing was created. It was almost in techno with Bible. It looked like this was a frequency in the Bible, and this was talking about frequencies of staying of a higher vibration, but they burned that book, because the Bible, from what I've been shown through readings and everything, how it really happened, some of it is truth, but a lot of it has been burnt out, and they have changed and rewritten how the word God is, to change it, to make God a fear, make God a fear plural. So they use the word as a he, so he can be used as a scary entity as well. So that's one thing as well Mother Gaia is wanting us to know. And a lot of us, since man has fucked us up so much, it has us confused spiritually. So many people I read for, they're confused with the relationship with God. How can God have this happen if I keep doing this, or the good, bad people keep rewarding? People have to realize it's all energetical bind that we've been happening too. And so as well, that rebirth, we all have to go through a rebirth. That was a part of what God really wanted us to happen. We have to kind of be born again twice. So because of that, we have to go through a spiritual awakening twice to realize that this matrix is false. Like, we have to break out of the cycle. And with the life cycle, you have to connect to Mother Gaia as well to connect you to frequency, and vibration, and understanding balance. And like I said, once again, with the moon, it's emptiness, it's fullness. If we understand it fully, we can understand God and how God can create. So one thing Mother Gaia wants us to do is understand the balance of her, the frequency of she have with the universe, of why things be the way it is. So that's one thing she's big of us learning, understanding that it's not really a timeless God giving us. It's more of an imbalance on earth. Yes, it really is. It's a strong imbalance on earth. A lot of things have been incarnated through hell. It's a lot of beauty on earth, but it's a lot of hell here on earth as well. So we do fight our way through. And one thing Mother Gaia is still fighting us way through, but it is going to be more portals open in 2026 of the heavens opening. A lot of the hell has been opening, and it's going to see more heavens get open, but hell has to come out for heaven to come in. So it's almost like demons have to come in and sunken the people for us to roam and to have a good, clear life. And the angels keep going to the new wicked. I saw wicked for good. And the angels are going to how Oz had an odd timing. And it's also been an odd energetically bind a lot of dark scientists have done. Mother Gaia is one thing saying as well. So it's been a lot of things that Earth has had an imbalance on with energy. So that's one thing Mother Gaia is trying to connect us to, having good energy, having good light, having good peace as well. Big happy changes, big happy changes. Mother Gaia really want us to do so early in the morning at 5 a.m. We really got to start. I know that's like, what, 5 a.m.? It's really not that hard. If we sleep 7 to 5, that's not really bad. But Mother Gaia really want us to be out early in the morning, especially if you're highly in pigmentation. So if you're of color, you have to get out to get daily vitamin D, melatonin at 5 a.m. 6 a.m. is one thing the angels are wanting. It's very important to set the moon in the tone, because also it's a lot of things happening with clouds. Mother Gaia going to something here where a lot of clouds are fake. It's a lot of things put in the sky to absorb and to attract and to distillate. Really, they want to make us more depressed. So it's been a lot of scientific things have been studied on us, and we didn't realize a lot of things have been put on us to make us more depressed, make us more moody, make us more suicidal, want us depressed about life, make us in an imbalanced state. So you have to get your frequency very, very strong. One thing Mother Gaia is going to, your frequency change your thoughts. That frequency change their thoughts. And one thing she's going to is water. Water is the purification. So one thing she's big on, cleansing yourself. One thing you do have to do, Mother Gaia is big on. It's important to do spiritual cleansing. Spiritual cleansing is needed. So one thing with spiritual cleansing is really foods you're eating as well. So really we don't need to be eating 6 o'clock in the morning. It's one thing the angels don't want us with. The angels have been strict with me on 12 every morning. I have to do a 12 to 12 every day. It's one thing the angels on. Can't eat too at late. And also, it's a lot of chemicals going on in food to produce it. A lot of hormonal things. A lot of things to make you more hungrier. Things don't fill you up as fast. A lot of things with diabetes, type 2, high blood pressure, and the angels are going to. Mother Gaia is going to with frequency as well. It's to stop a certain frequency as well. And also, this also is a push on blacks. Mother Gaia does have a strong connection. She absorbs, it is a strong frequency connection of how it all created, to a lot of things being actually originally with South Africa being created. By the way, it's something here how because Mother Gaia almost got invented of what it really was. Something with a South African presence here. Maybe she can absorb a light through them, because there's certain portals that Mother Gaia opens to, and a certain frequency, so you can connect to her good at the Pacific Ocean, at the light. You can, she always in light. You can see her in dark as well, Mother Gaia. But Mother Gaia is more of an energetical presence, is what I'm being shown. But it's something here with South Africa, the angels are telling me in my ear, is And it's giving me a confirmation as yes. But something here also, Mother Gaia don't like the frequency of money. Mother Gaia, a lot of things as well, they don't like money being the bind of us having a cost and a contrite, because really all we should be about is helping Earth, helping the universe experience. That's all really what we should be about, helping this universe. That's what really we should be about. But some type of energetical bind that they did with money to put it over our head, really to have us kind of in an escape, but also in a fight, and also to have us in a delay. So that's one obstacle we're always going to have, and that's energetically was put out. That was an energetical put out to cause everybody on Earth financial blockage. That's something that they created, something the government here created. Situation will improve, Mother Gaia. Listen to your intuition. Mother Gaia comes in through frequency of intuition. But one thing she's big on when you meditate with Mother Gaia, she wants you to connect fully in dark is one thing, especially at night. And one thing as well I've been doing recently is been bathing, like especially at night. I shower in the dark, but it's like something has been giving me a peace. And I've been having a peaceful state in a frequency, and I've been hearing airplanes loud in the sky all the time. It's because the heavens been watching me, because I've been doing a certain frequency that me and the heavens coexist, and nothing can go without it. Because here's the thing, a lot of earth frequencies fuck us up from our frequency to heaven. A lot of music, a lot of things like that, but I subconsciously stop. I only play a certain playlist, and that's why I gave you guys this playlist. Certain frequency the angels want us on, because it's certain downloads, a lot of epiphanies we're called to have for next year, but a lot for this, because we're supposed to go into a next spiritual take, and I'm supposed to take you guys with me on the spiritual take that I've been having, a spiritual wisdom that the angels have been giving me. But one thing that you do have to do, we have to do daily prayer work and daily spiritual work, and that's one thing Mother Gaia wants us on. So one thing we do have to do is energy cleanse work, because she works good with energy, Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia is helping us coexist with universe, but she wants us to have an energy cleanse so our energy can always stay at a calm frequency of, I know I can be okay because I have God. When you have that frequency with you, you can go anywhere, because shit can keep happening to you. You can lose your house, you can lose your car, but you know good is going to eventually come. You know better days ahead. When you keep that frequency up, you know that this is all a test and this is all a challenge. And you know here, especially if you were chosen by God, and God works with Mother Gaia for our frequency. It's a certain frequency we're supposed to have, but we're going to have moments of shutdowns, of emptiness, of fullness, because we fight earth, we fight hell on earth. So certain frequency. One thing as well, the angels have told me time and time again, when I do a lot of mediumship, or a lot of people, when I connect to y'all ancestors or anything like that, you still have to fight when you cross over. And people be like, what? As an angel, you still have to fight. If you read about the angels in the Bible, every angel still had, Archangel Michael had to fight. Even with God, we still have to fight. We still have to fight. That is something that's a lot to us. God give us the battle. God helps us, but we still have to fight it for ourselves. We still have to fight, but we cannot be defeated at all. That's one thing Mother Gaia still wants us to have, that strength of a surrealness, a calmness energy. Mother Gaia wants us to have the frequency of nothing can bother you. You always in your unbothered energy. You can stay in a certain frequency. Certain people as well, I'm going to give you guys comparison to of who has Mother Gaia energy to me. Someone like Felicia Rashad, always poised, always elegant, always eloquent, giving so much wisdom to the next generation, and she helps the next generation evolve, and she just so smart. Monique is another person as well. So it's certain people who help as they get older. They love the next generation, younger spirits. They know how to grow older and grow so soothed and so sophisticated. And they have learned that energy, that calm state of energy. And when you learn that calm state of energy, you can master all energies. So you can master it at your job. You can master it at dealing with your nasty ass coworkers, your nasty ass family members. You can understand it with people at your church. Just dealing with demonic ass entity spirit, it's always I'm of calm. But guess one thing, Mother Gaia do have to say, you do have to fight. So sometimes we do have to fight the enemy. One thing, like I would say, you guys, we have to fight. We have to be in spiritual battle mode. So that's one thing Mother Gaia is giving the coexisting too, as well, that we do have to fight as well. Okay. And also, one thing about Mother Gaia, believe in the things that you are called to create on this universe. So if it's something beautiful that this universe needs, believe in yourself. Discernment, follow your gut, trust your heart. One thing also Mother Gaia wants is for people to be themselves, be authentically true to themselves, be authentically true to what they absorb, what they know that they can create. It's always going back to creation of what this earth needs. So Mother Gaia has a duty. Like I keep telling you guys, we all have duties. We all have duties on earth. Some have a duty. Some have duties to show people what they do. If they don't evolve, what happens to them? I've been seeing that with family. Have y'all? I know y'all been seeing that with family too. Like if you don't evolve, if you stay on drugs, I've never did drugs, but if you do all these drugs, you drink, you get into legal behavior, what happens? So certain people have certain missions to complete as well, but they keep coming back here on earth because they don't live through their purpose, or they don't, and they just become an empty vessel. And because they open themselves to alcohol, to drugs, or to, because basically all illegal activity, as far as like selling drugs or anything like killing or anything, that is usually demonic prowls. That all goes demonic. And a lot of things esoterically deep is with drugs. That goes into energy work. Yes, you guys are like, what? Cocaine, all that stuff goes into energy work. It goes into science. If you're a drug dealer, it's a lot that frequently goes on that kind of binds you, and it leads your spirit into a prowl. So a lot of people who deal and dibble and dabble with drug work or anything like that, they probably have a proud spirit, a spirit that they have spirits left in them open, especially if you have touched drugs. That vessel is left open. So when you left open, demons can easily come in. That's why easily when people who are in certain, illegal activity, they have a demonic spirit on them as well. It's like because the demonic spirits begin to prowl, and then the demons, like I said, when you leave it in your vessel, it starts to jump out. So like I always say, the demon becomes the friend, and it stays the friend, is what Mother Gaia is saying. And one thing Mother Gaia wants us in the frequency of creation, always being in there, what can I create? And also creating is not always a business. Creating could be, I'm about to create and make somebody's day happy by telling them, you have a good day. Texting somebody that 5 seconds in a day is not hard to do. Something like that is creating. So Mother Gaia is also going into creating a good frequency. So creating a good frequency is important to have, because you also leave just a good and stillness on earth. You leave a good legacy behind. And you know what I mean? That's one thing I've realized I've gotten from my grandmother. My grandmother, she has Mother Gaia energy through it. She's a true earth angel. My mom's mom, my grandma's so sweet. I get all my gifts from her, is what I realized, like just being of care, being a forgiving heart. Always trying to show up for my family, always speaking to them, always trying to help them if they need anything. Now don't come to me with no bullshit, because I do, we don't have to like bullshit, but if people need them, you got them. You ain't got to be bitchy, or you know what I mean. You can just stay nice and you stay inviting, because you never know what frequency people deal with on earth, because earth have a frequency of a lot of hell. So when you make somebody's day better, like when you speak to the homeless, or you tip them, you give them $1. My Aunt Helen, she's passed away. She was like my great aunt. She was just like, you give the homeless $1. You just give them $1. So, you get what I mean? You don't have to give them all your money, but you do it just to be kind. You do it for the kindness of your heart. And God does see that. God does see that you're trying to be a better person. So you do get rewarded eventually by the heavens, by your good, by doing it. But energy is manipulated. One thing Mother Gaia to go into. Mother Gaia is going into energy being manipulated. So energy can be manipulated of, I'm this terrible person. I'm this terrible frequency. I do occult magic. I work this good job. I fuck up people at work. I'm very quiet, sneaky. I have met that energy to absorb to get what I want. So be very careful if you guys see that's a negative absorb of manifesting, because once again the universe get two things, heaven or hell, because both incarnate on earth. A lot is more hell on earth than heaven. You cannot argue with me. Angels gave me the green lit about that. So we're going to see a lot of demonic prowls do get to win, but the angels are must. We still keep it up the good way. We still stay good people. But we also do have to change our shift of what really is a good person. Because I heard this client, now, I ain't saying steal or anything, but I had this client. I used to steal at Walmart and I thought I was this bad person. I was like, girl, now I'm not condoning anyone. Don't be stealing anything. But I'm thinking, you said you was working there and stuff, and Walmart, we all know all corporations and all billion-dollar corporations all got some type of illegal funding going on. There's some type of racketeering that going on. What are you doing bad? What are you doing bad stealing from an evil corporation like that? So you got to understand what meets karma and how karma gets done, because Mother Gaia do gives karma out in a universal way. So you can't really get karma for that, because that's a bad corporation. So we also have to understand the level of karma. How can you get karma if the person's already a bad person too? So you have to energetically level it out as well. A lot of things as well with frequency as well, because a lot of things go opposite. Because you guys forget one thing as well, I'm teaching you guys one thing as well is we're taught a lot, you know. And as well, one thing too, kids hold a lot of key of a lot of information. They have a very natural drawn imagination to the heavens quicker than what we do. We have to get back to our inner child energy to connect to the heavens. So it's a lot of things are very opposite of what we were taught. It's the kids who have a lot of the third eye that's been open, and then earth, religion, school, books, it does this. The third eye is like this, it's like this, and then it closes. That's what happens. That is what always happens. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please tell me more videos you guys want me to do like this.